Hey guys, Dave here from Easy Country Cooking and Cook and Share. I got a hankering for some beef pie, but I wanted to do it on my own. I didn't want to go to the store and buy one, so I made up a homemade beef pie with a few ingredients and a couple of pie shells, and it came out absolutely incredible. So let me show you how to do this. Alright guys, I'm going to get started here by grabbing up about 1.5 pounds of stewing beef and the price of beef, but I won't even get going on that. So I'll just throw this into a bowl. Season it up with about a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of ground black pepper. About a tablespoon of fresh parsley, not from the garden because the garden is all frozen up now. I don't know about your part of the world, but old man winter is knocking at my door. And of course I'm saying, Dave's not here, man. I'm also going to throw a bit of rosemary and a bit of thyme into the mix too. And of course, if you don't have the fresh stuff, go ahead and use dried. That's just fine. Alright, over top of that beef with those herbs. Next up, in with a couple of tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Grab up the old spoon and give everything a mix until it's well combined. Alrighty then, now into a pan over medium-high heat with some olive oil or vegetable oil, whatever you want to use. Followed by half a small chopped onion and 3 cloves of the old garlic. Saute this for a couple of minutes until that wonderful, wonderful aroma of garlic fills the air. And somebody made the comment, you use too much garlic. I don't know about that. What do you think? Let me know, bloop me a line in the comment section below. Then of course, in with that beef. And we shall just stir and fry this and move it around until it is cooked through and browned. And of course you want to keep your heat on about medium-high. And if you do notice guys, that beef is a little bit on the shiny side, and that's because of the flour. Cornstarch actually does a fantastic job in making beef shiny too. And of course the flour is going to help thicken things up. Now our beef is browned up. I'm going to go in with about a cup of frozen mixed veggies. Now this is entirely up to you. You know, you can use the veggies of your choice or fresh veggies, whatever you like. I just like the mix. They're just so handy. You know, plop out of the freezer into what you're making. I don't know. Once again, a stirring we will go, and this is beginning to look good. Okay, we gotta have some liquid, so we're going in with half a cup of beef broth. Then a tablespoon of the old W sauce. Actually, I've come up with a way of making an excuse of saying it wrong. You just pretend you're drinking and say Worcestershire sauce. That's a good idea, I think anyway. At any rate, I just love this stuff. Okay, we'll just continue to stir and bring this to a good boil. And we'll just let this simmer away and boil for a bit till it thickens up. And just look at this guys, after a few minutes it's thickened up and those delicious juices have soaked into the meat. Oh, ever so good. Just about good enough to make a beef pie with. Oh, that's what we're gonna do. In light of that, what I've got here are a couple of pre-made pie shells. I'm just gonna grab up a fork, poke a few holes in these. You know, and that's so they don't puff up and get all weird in the oven. So the second one is going to be the top, so I'm just going to pick this up and flip it over onto a floured surface. Most of the time this works, and in this case it did. Then grab up the old clobber beaten pin or rolling pin and just kind of roll this out until you get a nice piece of dough for the top of the pie. And this is working fairly well too, so it is my lucky day. The rest you probably guessed. You're going to scoop up some of that ever so delicious, wonderful mixture that we made up and put it into that pie shell. Do you remember guys, way back in the day, you used to be able to buy those Swanson individual pies? You know, they came in beef, kidney, turkey, whatever happened to those? I can't find them for the life of me. Again, bleep bloop me a comment and let me know. I don't know why, but watching this or making this, it kind of made me want a Swanson pie. They got to be somewhere. Alrighty then, enough about Swanson pies. We're going to make up a egg wash here with just some milk and 1 egg. Grab up a brush and just kind of go around the very edge of that pie and coat it with the egg wash, you know, just so it looks all pretty and brown and doesn't burn in the oven. Now here comes a moment of testing my skills. I'm going to grab up that top that we've rolled up, kind of wrapped around the rolling pin and roll it over, and oh my goodness, this is gonna work. Yay! I'm just the amazing Super Dave. Whatever happened to him? Anyway, just use your thumb or whatever and kind of go around the outside of that shell and press it down and lock it down and make it all decorative, pretty like type of thing. Alrighty then, looking good guys, and we're going to put a few slices in the center of the pie so again it doesn't puff up and get all strange and weird looking when it's in the oven. Of course, we still have lots of that egg wash left over, so we're going to get up the brush and brush it over the top of the pie so it bakes up nice and golden brown and looks very, very professional. And to make it even more professional, so it looks like Sally down the street at the baker shop baked it, we're going to put some sesame seeds over the top. You could even use black and white too to make it really nice. I don't know. Now we're going on to a baking sheet, and this is going into a 400 degree Fahrenheit, that's 200 Celsius, preheated oven. Oh, this is going to be good. After about 30 minutes, we are done and hot dickety dog. Just look at this. Doesn't this look good? Very, very professional-like. So we'll just go ahead and set this aside on a wire rack, and you want to let this cool down a little bit, maybe 15-20 minutes, something like that, so it doesn't all slipper and slobber when you pull it out. Okay, my friends, let's cut into this and see what we got. I don't know, it's cutting pretty good. Oh, we're gonna see. Dave is getting excited. Slowly, ever so slowly. Let's have a look at this. Oh my goodness gracious, for crying in the ditch. Doesn't this look good? Plate this up, and Swanson, who needs you? Well, I still wouldn't mind a pie like that. And there you have it, my friends, our homemade beef pie. I thought that was pretty simple and easy to put together, and oh my goodness, this is going to be good. And I mean, guys, you do bite into this, and it is every bit as good as I thought. And the great thing is it'll last her for a few days, keep it in the fridge, and just serve it up when you feel like it, lunch, dinner, whatever you like. And if you do make it, of course, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and if you're so inclined, give us a like because it does help the channel out. And subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, and see you next time.